how you will find a team or project and how to best communicate in a remote hackathon. At this point, you might be three things. You might, one, either already be in a team, still looking for a team, or be in a team with not enough people in it. So yeah, let's talk about all three. So if you're already in a team, please set up your first introductory scope meeting. This should be set up by the team lead, but if your team lead is a little bit quiet, feel free to take your initiative and set something up. Second one, if you're still looking for a team, please have a look at the ideas portal. There's many great ideas, and then let us know in the Find a Project channel what project you're actually interested in, introduce yourself, and then we will match you up with a team. And the third one, if you're not enough people in your team yet, please advertise the expertise you're still looking for in the Find a Teammate channel. And that way, at the end of, hopefully by noon, we'll have all teams set up and put together. If you're at all lost during this time, please contact one of us, the organizers. We all have a little organizer in brackets in our name. We're always there to help. Choose any one of us that is online, and then we'll be there to answer you. If there are any developer-specific questions or queries, there's also the Dev Talk channel. So put all your questions in there, and there's always a developer on hand who can help. Now, once the teams are formed, the most important part is communication. Since this is a remote hackathon, oversharing, over-communicating is the rule. And Slack is going to be your holy grail in this. We've been doing everything on Slack. All the communication will be on Slack. Your teams will have private team channels on Slack, and it's really important to just keep the communication up on there. On this Slack, one-on-one calls can be made. But all other team meetings with the whole team should be set up on Zoom or on Google Meet, and this should all be set up by the team lead as well. As you can probably see from the agenda, we've got quite a few sessions planned. We know that when you're working on a project, that's probably a lot, so feel free to not attend all of the sessions and work with your team and set up team meetings. We will record all sessions and then put them in the agenda, the little recording link, so you can look at them after. Yeah, so first things first, just after this meeting, would be great if you could set up your first meeting together, get together, scope your project, put together tasks that need to happen today and tomorrow. And then we would suggest about 2 to 3 check-ins a day. It could be just a short amount of time, but just check in with your team, make sure everything is on track. Take out any blockages. Obviously, with just 2 days, the kind of sprint project has to be like very concise and put together. And then at the end of the day, I would also suggest a little wrap just to talk about what went well on that day and what still needs to happen tomorrow. Just as I said, oversharing or over-communicating is the best way to do it in a remote hackathon. For the project management, I would actually also suggest a tool that's called Asana. It has a 30-day free trial. It's just a very easy project management tool where you can invite your teammates and set something up there. Let me know if you need help setting this up. We can do that together as well. We will have check-ins with the team leads twice a day to help answer any questions. So yeah, if anything comes up, we'll sit together and make sure everything is clear. One more thing I also would like to say, that we will be super strict regarding any impolite behavior and we'll act really quick. So please just let us know in private channels, communicate your concerns, again to a person with organizer in the name, and then we'll handle it really quickly. But yeah, now that that's out of the way, this is all about doing some good and having fun. You know, be there. We have a virtual happy hour. Be there, make some friends, maybe some potential business partners, build up your network, and yeah, let's make this a really cool, fun event. Let me see, I've got a few questions here. You can put questions in the Q&A. One is, we have people all over the world. Do we need to work all together? So yeah, that's a good question. We do have people from 42 countries, so the time zones are going to be a little bit difficult, but make them work in your favor. So when you're asleep, probably a person that's not in your time zone will be awake, so you can really really, really use these 2 days, and yeah, no time lost during sleeping. For the deliverables for Sunday, that's a very good question. So James will have another session just after this, and he will explain all about it, everything that needs to be delivered and everything that needs to be done until Sunday. Can I change teams if mine is not responsive is another question. Absolutely. Let us know if you have any concerns or you're not happy in your teams. We can still reshuffle. We're looking to finish the team setup in about 2 hours. So let us know before then if you want to still change your team. Are there any other questions or anything else? As I said, just let us know in Slack as well. Everyone with organizer there to help. Oh, one more question. Can I manage my team if team lead is not here? Absolutely. So unfortunately, there are a few team leads who suggested the idea who are not currently present. I think we have about 2. So if in your team it feels like this and you feel like leading a team, absolutely do it. It's a lot of fun. Leading the team doesn't mean the whole responsibility is on you. It just means that you know, you're kind of coordinating it all, but you're still all working together the same amount. Another question, meanwhile, my teammates are waking up. Is there any organizer I can start brainstorm on the idea? Absolutely. So we will have the team meeting in, I think, 2 hours or an hour. I'll have to look at the agenda. So we'll have the first check-in there to do a brainstorm and to talk about your ideas.
So I think just to pick up on that one, Theresa, I think that was Nicola who asked that question. So yeah, we're going to have there's a team leads check-in. That's a sort of general meeting to go through questions. If though you had some, you know, very particular ideas you want to start getting to grips with, yeah, by all means, chat to one of us from the organizing team. You know, depending upon what your query is and what you want to discuss, we can definitely help you brainstorm for the next hour or so whilst the rest of your team wakes up. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
The other thing I just want to flag, which Theresa said, is the joy of this being asynchronous. You know, you really can work the different, if you just, once everyone wakes up and is online, if you can use that to structure how everyone allocates their time over the next course, well, over the rest of the weekend. I think that's actually very valuable. So, you know, people can literally be working through the night. So it's a benefit, we think.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's one more question. I'm confused about my project. To whom can I talk for more information? So if you're confused about your project, I would suggest just talk in the channel. Start a conversation, start talking about what the project is about. I think because everyone just had a very rough idea of what the project is, it's really important to get into that first meeting and just talk about it and make sure, yeah, the scope is there and everyone understands what it's about. Cool. I think that's all the questions. Is there something else? Speak now or forever hold your peace. All right, I think we're all good. James, do you have something else to add?
Yeah, no, not really. I think, you know, we'll have the session on the competition in a few more minutes. I guess the real thing is just to really emphasize it's self-organizing. So, you know, you have to set your own meetings. We can help you initially, but it's all about, you know, giving you the tools for you then to come up with the ideas. So yeah, you know, just be proactive, message everyone in your team on your channel, arrange a Zoom call, group Zoom call, one-on-one chats, whatever works. And yeah, from there you can proceed to making it all. I see there's another question came in from Anonymous. So no, the next session is not only for team leads, everyone can come in. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so we'll meet again in 15 minutes then for the next session.
Great.
Cool.
Thank you, Theresa.
Thanks, everyone.